Hello everyone, Kevin McNulty here. Hey, today I want to talk to you about something that we've all run across, and that is who's knocking at your door. You know, when you hear that knock and you're not expecting anybody, and then you start to wonder, hey, who's on the other side of the door? It could be somebody bad, who knows? But then you open it up and you start to discover some things. Well, then you got these strangers looking at you and you say, I wonder what they represent. Are they a cult? Are they selling candy? Are they selling steaks? Well, I've had all sorts of people knock at my door, you know, to cut the grass, to do anything. And so yesterday as I'm working at my office, I hear the door knock, and I open it up, and it's two guys, and I don't know who it is. And he starts to say hello to me, and I'm saying, do I know you? Who are you? And he goes, I'm the mayor of the city. And I said, you're the mayor? And he goes, yeah. I said, and you're knocking at my door? And he said, yeah. He goes, I want to introduce myself to you. I said, well, Mayor, I really appreciate that. What's the occasion? And he goes, well, we're having elections next week, and I want to get to know the people. I've never been on this side of the road before. And so I said, well, this is who I am, and I started to talk with him. We had a wonderful time. I have a new friend, and I look forward to seeing him again. And I'll probably vote for him because he knocked at my door, and all the mystery about it, you know, went away. But you know what? There's another person who knocks at our door. And I want to read you something, and it's just amazing that this happens to every door. But some people are so afraid they never open it. But one day I opened it, and it changed my life. The person at the door changed my life. And that is this. Jesus said this, behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man will open that door, I will come in and sup with him, and he with me. Isn't that wonderful? That Jesus is knocking at everybody's door, but he needs us to open up. And what happens when we open up and receive him? Well, why did he come? Isn't that what you always ask when someone's at the door? Why are you here? Especially a stranger. Why are you here? And I bet you're very interested. Why did Jesus knock at your door? I'm going to tell you very quickly 6 main reasons why he came to knock at your door. Are you interested? You will be. It will change your life forever. 1, he came to your door to talk to you about who the Father is. You know, for thousands and thousands of years, everybody was getting it wrong. Everybody had the wrong image of God the Father. Everybody thought he was hard, tough, cruel, remote, distant, unfair, a judge, and mysterious. And then Jesus comes along and he says, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. Wow. That alone is good enough to know, hey, I get an idea now of what God looks like. That will change your whole perspective about the future. But he also came not just to show us who the Father is, but he came to show us he's knocking at our door. He wants to come in to show us who we are. You know, people have been disconnected from God. They don't have any idea who he is, and so they relate to him and to try to please him without knowing. That's why we have so many religious problems in the world. People not knowing how to please God, and they're trying to, and they do some very cruel things trying to please God. But Jesus came and he said this. He said, if you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And then he says, as I am, so are you in this earth. He came to reveal who we are. So when you get an idea of who God is, then you get an idea of who you are. Because why? He came to sup with you, to live in you, and to be with you. And that begins a transformation so that you are made in the image of God. And you what? You begin to see yourself different. Not only do you see God different, but you see yourself different. So it's great to open up that door, find out who's knocking, and saying, hey, who are you? And what is it that you're bringing here to my house? And he is happy. He is happy to come into your house and to sup with you. In other words, to commune with you, to harmonize with you, to relate to you, and to break bread with you, to really have a communion time with you. And that's not all, though. Not only did he come to show you who the Father is, and came to show you who you are, but then he came to die as our substitute. There was another purpose for him. There was a problem with humanity. Humanity was lost in sin. The first Adam sin, that sin passed on from generation to generation. There was this virus that was in humanity, this brokenness that was in humanity, and that had to be dealt with. That had to be paid for. That was we call it sin. That would cause a separation from the Creator, the one who made you, a separation. So what happened? Jesus came to pay that price. He came to reconnect us. He came to do what we could not do for ourselves. He came to reconnect the Father with us through him as our substitute. And so that's not all, but that's big. I tell you what, if you just open the door for that alone, your future is secure. Because why? Because he came to pay the price for the thing that was separating you from heaven, separating you from the love of God, separating you from the blessings of God, separating you from the purpose of God. And he came to remove that separation so that you and him and God could walk together. Isn't that beautiful? But that's not all. This one at the door also came, says here that he came to save sinners. This is a worthy, faithful saying that Jesus Christ came into the world to save sinners. Well, that's very clear. Why am I saying that? I'm saying it's very clear that this written word was given to us for this purpose. He came to save you. You say, well, I don't need saving. Well, maybe you think you don't need saving, but have you ever said anything wrong? Have you ever done anything wrong? Have you ever thought anything wrong? Have you ever planned to do something wrong? I mean, who can walk on this earth and say, oh, I've never said anything, done anything, thought anything wrong? I'm not. See, it's impossible not to have failed at something at some time. And yet, Jesus says, I've come to take any failure, any mistake, any sin, any wrongdoing. I've come to pay the price for it. I've come to save the sinner. But that's not all. Even if he came just for that, I would have rejoiced until the day I die. But he came to do more. He came to reveal the truth. Reveal the truth. To this end was I born. This is what he said. To this reason, for this reason, I was born. And for this cause I came into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth, that I should tell the truth. Wow, the world is so hungry for truth. And I tell you what, there's so much information in this world today. We are just bombarded with so many sources of information every day. And yet, out of all that information, I'm not against information, I love it, but it must produce knowledge. And that knowledge, if it's going to be valuable knowledge, it has to be truth. And Jesus says, I am the way and the truth. No man can come unto the Father except by me. So we must discover this truth. He came to reveal this truth. So that truth in us makes us stable, makes us secure, makes us confident, makes us aware. Hey, I don't have to do all these things. The last thing he came to do is to destroy. There's an enemy we have out there, an evil thing out there, an evil entity. It says that Jesus came to destroy the works of the devil. Again, this is what the scripture says. For this purpose the Son of Man was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil. Anything evil, anything bad, anything that is wrong in your life. Jesus came to remove it and the power of it over you so you can say, hey, life's good. I'm free. No more bondage. So I wanted to just tell you this, that who's standing at that door? Open that door and let that person into your life. Jesus Christ is standing at the door. Now, I want to invite you to really enjoy something free. I just wrote a new book called The 12th Chair, and I just want to give you a preview of that book for free. Just go to the website, McNultyMinistries.com. Enjoy what's on there. Enjoy what's free on there. I have just thousands of things to say, and you're going to see all sorts of interesting things on that website. So come and enjoy the adventure that we're on. Let's do it together. We love you. God bless you.